Jane McDonald has spoken about how she is coping following the death of her partner Eddie Rhoda last year. The 59-year-old singer and TV presenter was left shocked by Eddie's death following his battle with lung cancer, and she has opened up about her grief since that moment. Speaking on Kay Adams' How to Be 60 podcast, Jane said that it has taken a bit of adjusting to the different life she now had without the former musician with the Searchers. Jane had a difficult time in the aftermath of Eddie's death, including breaking down in tears during a live TV appearance on Loose Women last November. It was the first time she had spoken publicly about Eddie's passing, and she found it a bit too emotional. On the podcast, Jane said, "I'm a lot better than when I was on Loose Women. I can talk about him now and just feel great that I had that amazing time with him." Jane continued, "And it's funny, we should talk about retiring because he retired at 59. And said, I promise you when you get to this age, you'll see a difference. And I have. So we had lots of plans. And I think that's part of grief as well, is that you go through the normal grief and the terrible, terrible time, and then you grieve the life that you thought you were going to have." The TV presenter, who had been a Loose Women panelist between 2004 and 2014 as well as having a number of travel shows on Channel 5, continued to say, "When he died, he took our future. So I think that is, I've got to have a different life now. And that's taken a bit of adjusting to, but I'll get there. Because that's what we get there." Jane had first dated Eddie in the early 80s, when he was the drummer in Liquid Gold, but they only lasted a few months. They came together again in 2008, 26 years later, after a chance meeting at the ITV studios, where Jane was filming Loose Women and Eddie was due to appear on This Morning. Later that year, the pair were engaged. During the podcast, Jane also spoke about the moment they found out Eddie's diagnosis. She said, "It's a shock when your partner becomes ill. And it's just a shock to your system completely. And I think it's made me realize actually, how many summers have we got left? And I want to do so much. I want to go on holiday, instead of filming one. I want to I want to write, I want to be creative. I want to have time in my lovely home." Jane continued, "And I want to be here for my family. My niece is just about to have a baby. And we're all very excited about that. And I want to be around, I want to be around for them all just for a while to sort myself out and then stop working as much as I do. Because I work constantly." The How to Be 60 podcast with Kay Adams is available on podcast platforms. Do you have a story to sell? Get in touch with us at webcelebs@mirror.co.uk or call us direct 0207 29 33 033.